Welcome back to Star Screamer Reviews. In today's video, we will be reviewing the Transformers Leader Class Earthrise Optimus Prime mold, along with his trailer, which will be shown shortly. Since I am using this guy as a baseline for scaling in all my other videos, I've decided to review the figure itself today. He is pretty much the go-to version of Optimus prior to the recent Studio Series version, which I do not have access to. So this one is the closest I have to a show accurate Optimus. And let's just say he is a very nice figure. For starters, he looks like the classic Optimus Prime design, with the nice muscular chest, grill abs, blue legs, all the good stuff. In terms of him as the figure itself, it is a very clean figure, with the only bit of kibble on this guy being the front wheels that fold up onto the back, and even then, it's still very clean. This guy also has very nice paint apps, with it having nice metallic blue in both the hands, the head, and as well as the clear bits here. He also possesses his own matrix, which was the first time they had used the matrix mold that has been reused multiple times since. It can be removed from the chest just by pushing it on one side and pulling it on the other. And as you can see, it is a very nice looking matrix right here. Getting into this dude's accessories, he comes with his classic G1 blaster, as seen here, which is very nicely painted, as the before-mentioned Matrix of Leadership, as well as his G1 trailer, which can be transformed into the classic battle platform from the original toy by folding down the side flaps, folding down the door, and lifting up the little drone bit while folding out his arms. This is very nice and can store multiple things, including having multiple peg holes here for different accessories and such. Sadly, this version does not come with a roller, which is the only thing making this like a true modern stylized version of the classic G1 figure. Another thing with the accessories, he can actually sort of combine with his trailer a little bit. If you detach the robot bit here from the back, as well as slide out this part of the door, you can attach it to Optimus as a shield with the back door and a bit of over-the-shoulder cannons for the robot bit here. Getting into this guy's articulation, he does have these flaps here for his matrix chamber, which I'm not really sure if that counts as articulation, but I will mention it. But as for actual stuff, he can kick out, kick back a bit, but is blocked by the door panels. Has a very good knee joint. Can rotate at the thigh, ankles, as well as toe articulation due to how he transforms. He also possesses a waist rotation, which is a little hindered due to the back kibble. At 360 shoulder, elbow. He has finger articulation as well as a 360 wrist, and can rotate his forearm around like so, as well as having a lot of movement in the head along with a 360 rotation there. He is a very posable, being able to get him into many iconic poses, like for example the classic shot from the movie with him with the gun, with him shooting up Decepticons. This is how he stacks next to the trailer when fully extended, which he can fit inside for, as the original version had it be, repair. As for actual figures, here's him next to the War for Cybertron Earthrise Ironworks. Here's him next to the Earthrise Cliffjumper, which is the closest I have to the Bumblebee that this version would go with. So just imagine Cliffjumper as yellow. Yeah, that's a little bit of a the Earthrise Wheeljack, and finally the War for Cybertron Netflix Megatron. Now we will get into the transformation for this figure. Start by turning him around and opening this back panel here. Then proceed to flip open the back tires and fold them down like so, moving the arms out of the way so that they can reach. Then proceed to open the flap on the arm, ensuring the fingers are closed in with the hand, and fold the hand into the forearm while closing it up. Proceed to do that on the opposite side. Then rotate him at the waist and proceed to flip these side bits here to fill out his lower body to the back on both sides. Combine him at the legs and then flip open up the chest halfway, then proceed to push it up again and then flip open the grill. Then proceed to open all these panels within the front hood. Flip the head around, closing up the panel and locking it into place. Then lower it back down and then this up, pegging these pegs into these peg holes underneath, locking it in place. Fold the shoulders back, down, and elbows up while folding them in. Proceed to do that on the other side as well. Then, to lock this into place, fold in all the front panels like so, except for the wheels. Then, go down to the knees and flip open these panels here like so. Bend at the waist, so having both of them kick out forward. Then proceed to close the feet together like so, and finally peg in the front wheels into these peg holes here with these pegs on the wheels. That is the truck. As for the trailer, simply fold back in the little drone bit along with the arms, fold up the walls of the truck, fold the door up, turn it around, and fold up the little stands there and peg this peg hole into this peg here to lock the trailer into the truck. The other thing I forgot to mention in transformation is that you also have to fold out these gas canisters on both sides of the truck to finish the transformation. Now with Optimus in his alt mode, let's take a look at it. As you can see, this is a very accurate version to his classic G1 self, though it does have more emoted detail on the side of the truck and the trailer. Color-wise, he is very accurate as well, with him being his red and blue truck with his classic gray trailer. He has pinned-on wheels at the front, as well as clipped-on ones in the back, with the same being said for the trailer as well. Oh, and I like how his gun can be stored in the back of the truck, like so here, as shown in the transformation. As for weapon storage in the alt mode, if you remove the trailer and bring out the gun, you can fold up the gun here and peg this handle into this peg hole on the back here, locking it into place. You can still put the trailer back on and it does not hinder any of the movements. Getting into some alt mode size comparisons, here's a simple one with how the truck stacks up to the trailer. This is how he stacks up against some other War for Cybertron figures, including the Earthrise Wheeljack, the Earthrise Cliffjumper, the Earthrise Ironworks, as well as the Netflix version of the War for Cybertron Megatron. All in all, this is a very nice Optimus Prime. I got this version when it was reissued so that they reissued a bunch of Optimuses at one point just so that everybody could get a version of the character when the Commander got released, and that's when I got this one. Compared to the Commander, which I do not have, He is a very nice figure, which costs like up here in Canada, like half the price, I want to say, of the Commander version. So I'd say it's the better deal. You still get a really good Optimus, really good looking and posable Optimus with a very nice transformation, as well as the classic trailer and his gun, along with the Matrix. Sure, does the other one have some blast effects and maybe roller? Yeah, but otherwise, this is still a very nice figure, and I would recommend picking it up for anyone who wants a very good Optimus but doesn't want to pay the Commander price. Though they did release that one recently with him being battle damaged for as a fellow leader, but that one doesn't come with the trailer. This one does, so I prefer the trailer. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.